Welcome to the My Raggedy Herbs podcast. This podcast is for truth seekers, homesteaders, homemakers, and medicine makers who are eager to roll up their sleeves and learn how to make their relationship with God, their family, and their home their first priority. Now here's Lori Coates.
It's hard to explain how perfect something is when it's ripe, not only in flavor, but also in medicinal and nutritional value. Of these three elements, we tend to focus the most on flavor and fail to consider all the benefits of fully ripened produce. Science shows that antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and fats vary based upon the ripeness, and that many nutrients are never allowed to develop because of premature harvesting. Many people believe that ripening must occur while the fruit is still attached to the plant. However, depending on the fruit, it may occur more optimally on your kitchen cabinet. According to the Oklahoma County OSU Extension Service, did you know that during warm weather, you should harvest your tomatoes once they develop color but do not turn fully red? The red color in tomato fruit does not form when temperatures are above 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Fruits allowed to ripen on the vine may be yellowish-orange in extreme summer heat. For this reason, it is advisable to pick tomatoes in the pink stage and allow them to ripen indoors for optimal color development. About 70 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal temperature to ripen tomatoes. The circumstances need to be right. As a fruit ripens, enzymes break down the starches and pectin, and as they are being broken down, they are converted into sugar. This process softens the fruit. A loss of acidity results in increased sweetness. As the complex process continues, naturally occurring ethylene gas works to promote ripening. Then you will be able to see a change in color, and oftentimes a wonderful scent will develop. Timing is everything. Anyone who has ever sunken their teeth into a fresh, juicy, perfectly ripened peach can testify to the benefits of ripening. Some fruits must mature on the plant, cannot be picked early or set out to ripen, but others have the ability to ripen after they've been picked. Those that have the superpower of ripening after picking are called climacteric fruits. This is very handy and beneficial information to know. If you go to a supermarket or a farmer's market and purchase pears or apricots, you can confidently buy them a little bit firm, knowing that after taking them home and leaving them on the cabinet for a few days, they will finish ripening and be delicious. On the other hand, non-climacteric fruits such as strawberries and grapes are not going to improve with time. Instead, they will begin to show signs of decline and spoilage the longer they are left out. This is also good information to know when you're harvesting the produce from your own home garden. If you are fighting pests, you can harvest the climacteric fruits before the bugs get them and allow them to finish ripening in a safe spot. However, you don't want to bring in the non-climacteric fruits before they are ready and end up with subpar or low-quality harvest. When we consume something that is fully ripe and in its prime, it is a beautiful thing. It is pleasing to our taste, offers nutrition and healing to our body, and is a blessing. God's Word tells us that it's the very same with the timeliness of a good word. Proverbs 25:11 says, "Like apples of gold in setting of silver is a word spoken in the right circumstances." Pause for just a moment and remember a time when someone said just the right thing to you at just the right moment. Perhaps it was a compliment or a word of instruction or encouragement. The fact that you still remember it lets you know that it made an impact. It might have only been a few words, but they came to you in a timely fashion when the circumstances were right. As God's people, we have the opportunity to speak light into a dark world, blessing into cursing, and hope into despair. Words mean things, and they are powerful. Proverbs 18:21 says it like this: "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit." Death and life are in the power of your tongue. Choose to bless others with the healing power of perfectly ripened words.
The gardening information presented in this podcast is based on USDA Plant Hardiness Zone 7 for Central Oklahoma. Nothing in this podcast or on our website should be construed as medical advice. Consult your healthcare provider for your individual nutritional and medical needs. The information presented is based on our own research and is strictly that of the author and not necessarily those of any professional group or entity. For more information, please visit myraggedyherbs.com.